Hi, my name is Dudley Trump Rutherford. I want to thank you for joining us here today. As most of you have already heard, probably heard, Pastor Tim is no longer with us here at the church. Now, don't worry about him. He's in a much better place. He's really where he needs to be. But we do have a vacancy in his position here at the church. As you know, the role of executive pastor is very important, can be very stressful. So what I've devised is a plan, a game you might call it. I'm going to divide the staff into two teams. They're going to compete, different tasks, to see who will take Pastor Tim's position here at the church and become my next apprentice.
Money, 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 money. Money, 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 money.
Hi, my name is Angie Johnston. I'm 43 and I live in Simi Valley, California.
Hi, I'm Bruce. I'm 39 years old and I am from Paris. Some of you might call it Paris, but it's Paris.
My name is Jeannie and I'm 37 years old and right from here in the valley. I'm an actual valley girl.
Hi, my name's David. I'm 43 years old. I'm from Sea Isle City, New Jersey originally.
Hi, I'm Lori. I'm 29. I'm from Beverly Hills, California.
Howdy, my name is Gene. I'm from Grand Prairie, Texas, 26 years old.
Hi, I'm Rebecca. I am 36 years old. I'm from Greenwood, Indiana.
Hi, my name's Rick. I'm 62 years old. I'm from Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Hi, my name is Shauna. I'm 58 and I'm single. I am from, well, I was born there, so that doesn't really matter. I was raised, I don't want to talk about that. I live in Los Angeles.
Buenas tardes a todos, mi nombre es Salvador Fuentes, mi edad es 48 años de edad, provengo de la ciudad Guadalajara, México, una ciudad muy hermosa.
Eternity, infinity. As you know, Pastor Tim, one of his primary assignments was to make sure we had communion prepared each and every week. Here at Shepherd of the Hills, that is very, very important. Maybe the most important aspect of our services. Your assignment this weekend, we have 25,000 communion cups that must be filled. You will be required to make sure we are prepared for this weekend. That will be your assignment. Do you understand? I will meet you tonight back in the boardroom, and one of you will be fired.
Well, then I think what we should do is get this whole communion thing under control, because too much independent thought's going on out there. I think what we need to do is get large carafes, fill them with the grape juice, put them on the end of each pew, you know, and just get a little bucket of goldfish, and we could just pass these things right on down the line. Each person can take a little swig.
I think that's a great idea. What do you guys think?
No, you're making it too complicated.
No, está muy bien, está muy bien. Yo creo que está muy bien.
Put it in a jug and they just take a swig and pass it on to the next person.
No,
That's a great idea. I like that idea. That's a fantastic idea. What do you think?
Yo creo que está fantástica la idea que está diciendo mi hermano Ricardo.
That's what we need to do.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
exactly
Well, actually, I think your way is a little too messy. You know, the major key is going to be bow ties. You see, people have ties on, they have clothes, they bump into it. We have to have bow ties. They have to be clean. They can't be touching those things with their clothing.
Yes.
How hard can this be?
Oh, come on.
You know what? That's the best idea we've heard so far. Let's just do it.
Vamos a hacerlo.
Okay, ladies, team members, this is the task Dudley put us up to. Now listen to me, we're going to stay organized, we're going to win this one. We're going to be very organized. Each of us are going to have a station. We're going to get this done, and we're going to get it done properly. Okay? Gotcha? Ready? Ready to win this thing? Let's do it. Gloves on.
Show us, bow tie. Show us how to do it, man.
Well, look, first you start out with some healthy hand cream. It's very fashionable. We'll just pour some on you.
I see what you mean.
I like it.
He needed stripes on his tie. Some polka dots.
Oh, come in there, man. This is
Claudia.
one.
Oh, yeah.
This is it. It is fabulous. We'll hand out spoons. We'll put it down the row. People will just spoon out their communion all at once. I'm telling you, fabulous.
Yeah, that's the best idea we've had so far,
Thank
right
you,
there.
thank you.
That's the best.
Gentlemen, I heard we had a problem this week with communion. Team manager Bruce, what happened?
Well, it just didn't start out good. I mean, look at these guys. They're in t-shirts, mind you. Where is fashion there? Where is fashion? Gene doesn't look too bad, but the rest of these guys, they just didn't start right.
Fashion? What does fashion have to do with communion?
If you don't look fabulous, then you're not going to do a fabulous job. You've got to look good.
Fashion had nothing to do with it. We had no leadership. It was chaos in there. He's so busy getting his bow tie straightened out, he's not paying attention to what
Crooked
he was
is the
doing.
look. You don't
It's
even
supposed to do a
understand
team
fashion.
thing, you know? You gotta assign the team.
This silk purse
Gene,
is a
tell me
sow's
what
ear.
happened. Tell me what
This
happened.
silk purse is a sow's ear.
What is a sow's ear? What is that?
That's the ear of a pig.
He's got a lot of expressions from the ranch. You just kind of go with it.
It'll be on the prairie.
David, tell me what happened.
He just isn't capable of leading a crew of hardworking, dedicated
Like you hadn't do
gentlemen
anything.
like
You
we have
just stood
seated
around in there
here.
doing nothing.
Pero no tienes liderazgo. Tim,
Salvador, what are you talking about?
él no tiene liderazgo. A él lo pusiste de Dudley. Usted lo puso para que él hiciera
What?
la comunión.
What?
Para que hiciera la comunión.
Sí.
Usted lo puso y no tiene
You
liderazgo.
understand what he's saying?
See?
Bruce,
doesn't
what
even
is up with this bow tie?
The bow tie is the look of the future. You should really consider that. If you look at any fashion magazines throughout the world, you'll see
That might be
bow
one of the
ties.
silliest things I've ever heard in my life. Gene, where's your tie?
What's a tie?
This is a tie, according to Bruce.
Well, he just wears a bolo, you know, off the ranch kind of deal.
Yeah.
David, who do you think I should fire?
Well, I believe the gentleman from West Hollywood has really gone the extra mile. He's done the best that he could.
Salvador.
But he just isn't capable.
Yo creo que debería de correr a Bruce para afuera.
I mean, look at these guys, two peas in a pod. They're both in these yellow
Él nos
t-shirts.
dijo
What's
que
that about?
hiciéramos estas...
Why are you wearing a yellow t-shirt, Rick?
Surrender. I surrendered to God.
Where did you get this shirt?
Right out of the shed.
Why doesn't everyone else have one if it's so important to communion?
Well, Salvador was the only one that really had a team spirit.
Man,
He's
it
just trying to
isn't what
take
you
over.
wear, it's what's on the inside that counts. Don't everybody know that?
Who should I fire, Gene?
Bruce. Winter is gone, Bruce needs to be gone.
Sí.
We did a great job. It was his idea, anyway, the communion soup thing and all that.
If I should fire someone, Bruce, who should I fire?
You should fire him. His idea of the communion soup was silly.
Carolyn, who do you think I should fire?
Rick, it's a hygiene thing. Cleanliness is next to godliness.
Absolutely.
George, who do you think I should fire?
I think I should fire David. He seemed completely disengaged.
Rick, who should I fire?
Fire Bruce. No leadership.
Bruce, you are the team manager. You were put in charge of a very important project. You have said over and over again that fashion has something to do with serving communion. I don't understand, first of all, you're in a little tiny room filling up these cups. No one sees you filling up the cups. Fashion has nothing to do with it, and if fashion did have something to do with it, your fashion stinks. Bruce,
You're fired. Eternity, infinity, very important assignment today. As you know, Pastor Tim is gone. One of the things that Pastor Tim always made sure that our Sunday school department was in tip-top shape. Children are one of the most important aspects of our society and of this church. Every weekend, people come to church, they drop their children off for Sunday school. It better be good. This is a very important assignment. Today, you will be called to lead a Sunday school class. You need to come up with a powerful Sunday school lesson, Bible lesson, and then some type of creative activity. You will be judged accordingly. Tonight, you will meet me in the boardroom, and somebody will be fired.
Okay, you guys, we've got to come up with some kind of a plan.
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
This has got to be sharp, just like this. We want to win this competition, okay? Yes. I'm going to go fix the snack.
What do you mean you're gonna go fix the snack? I can't believe she just left us.
Just gonna fix the snack, okay? Just gonna fix the snack.
I don't know what's gonna do.
What are we gonna do?
Don't worry. Game plan.
Okay. Let's just do it.
Okay.
Let's go for it.
Go with the flow.
Yeah.
Let's go. Okay.
Okay. All right.
Shouldn't be too hard.
Hey.
Hi. Hello.
Do is demonstrate a little leadership here.
Sí, vamos a demostrar liderazgo, vamos a demostrar una buena historia de los padres, de la historia de Jesús. Vamos a demostrarles totalmente que ellos pueden. Tienen la historia, la bíblica, van a decir toda la historia. Historias bíblicas. No sé dónde ellos van a estar, ellos que enseñan la lección ahí. Así que vamos. Adelante.
Hi, kids.
Hi!
Oh.
Can you tell us a Bible story?
Well, we're gonna talk about Noah and the lion's den. So we've got the lions here. It started raining, and the lions got really mad. They don't like rain. And then this Noah, Jonah.
Whatever, I didn't sleep without this.
Well, and we've got a boat. He had a boat too. He had a really big boat, and
I thought it was Daniel in the lion's den, and I don't think the ark was ever in that story. He got it mixed up. They're crazy or something.
Okay, come on, let's go. Hey, kids, come on, gather around. Today we get to talk about Jonah and the great fish. Any of you ever been down to SeaWorld, see the big fish down there?
Yeah.
Well, that's what Jonah got to do. He got to be with the biggest fish of the time. Jonah was like the first fish tamer. He's like working at SeaWorld. What do y'all think about that? Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you have to...
What's the theology behind all this?
What's the theology behind all this? Well, you know, that's a... Wow, Now there's a good question.
Ok, vamos a decir la historia de Jonás. Cuando Jonás iba escapando de Nínive, de Dios, Dios preparó a ese pescado para que se lo comiera. Cuando se lo comió, adentro él empezó a orar a Dios: Señor, ayúdame a salir de este gran pescado porque te necesito. ¿Entendieron?
Ladies, today was a very important assignment to lead a Sunday school class. It is not complicated. Angie, team leader, what happened today?
Well, Dudley, it's like this. For instance, Miss Jeannie, she just disappeared. We were discussing our game plan, what we were going to do, and she just decided to walk down the hall. We never saw her again.
Jeannie, you disappeared? How's that possible?
Well, I was just going to get the cookies. I was trying to motivate some people to help me to get the snack.
Motivation and get snacks. Snacks are snacks. We need snacks. We don't have snacks. Where are the snacks?
They were in the closet, sir.
Rebecca, did you ever see any snacks? Never mind, you're too young. How old are you?
I
About
am
12?
36.
You look like you're 12. Lori, what happened with the snacks?
I don't know. I was asking for Starbucks. I was hoping we were going to get some Starbucks, but it never came. I don't know where.
Nobody seems to know what's going on. Shauna, did you ever see any snacks?
No, I was hoping we'd have snacks, but I never saw any snacks.
Angie, do you think it was her fault that there were no snacks?
Yes, Dudley, I do. She decided that was going to be her duty, and she didn't come through. She didn't come.
Jeannie, do you think it's her fault there were no snacks, or do you think it was your fault?
Well, I certainly do. I was going where they usually were supposed to be, and they weren't there.
George, does this make sense to you at all?
Not one bit.
Carolyn, have you ever led Sunday school before?
As a former Sunday school teacher, I'm ashamed.
Carolyn is ashamed. Lori, what was the lesson? What happened with the lesson?
Oh, it was a very good lesson. Noah,
who gave the lesson?
Rebecca.
Rebecca?
Yes. It was Noah in the lion's den.
Noah in the lion's den.
It was very exciting.
Noah in the lion's den? This proves my point. You're too young. Angie,
I'm 36.
who was responsible for the lesson?
Rebecca was.
Rebecca. Back to you, Rebecca. Everything seems to be moving in your direction here. Why? What was the lesson? What was the text?
It was.
Give me a Bible verse. Shauna, do you know the Bible verse?
I do not, sir. It was her responsibility.
Well, okay.
How long have you worked at the church?
5 years.
How long have you worked at the church?
3 years.
How long have you worked at the church?
2 years.
2 years. How long have you worked at the church?
6 years, sir.
How long have you worked at the church?
Just one.
And we don't have a good Bible lesson, a good Bible teacher. We don't have cookies. We don't have refreshments. What is going on? What really took place? Angie, this is on your watch. You're the one in charge. You're the one supposed to be helping these teachers. What happened today?
Dudley, they're all out of order. All she did was, Lori just stood there and watched the kids bounce balls off them. Jeannie disappeared. Shauna didn't like the way the cutouts for the story looked. And Rebecca, I don't know where she's at. She's too
I
young.
took over the story because Shauna was playing with
No,
the
raindrops.
You need to stop touching the table. Was she a child or was she a teacher? Which was it? Was she a student or a teacher?
She was a teacher.
Angie, who should I fire?
Well, I think I did what I was supposed to do. I put a team together.
I didn't ask you about you. I asked you who I should fire.
Well, Dudley, I think you should fire Jeannie.
Jeannie, who should I fire?
Angie really should have motivated all of us more.
Shauna, who should I fire?
Rebecca.
Rebecca, who should I fire?
Angie.
Lori, who should I fire?
Nobody. They're all so nice. It was really nice.
Nobody?
The kids were very relaxed.
Trust me, I'm going to fire somebody. Carolyn, who should I fire?
Rebecca.
Why?
The story. You have to follow the Bible.
Rebecca doesn't even know the story. George, who should I fire?
Lori.
Why Lori?
Chaotic. It's chaos.
I've got to make a decision. I feel like firing all of them because I don't feel like any of them really know what they're doing. Do you? George, you think any of them know what they're doing?
No.
Angie, you're the team leader. Children, most important asset that we have here at the church. We've got to take care of them. We have to have refreshments. We've got to have positive people. We have to have people who look like teachers. Angie, I have no choice. You're fired.
Can I appeal your decision, Dudley?
Read my lips. No. You're fired. Get out. Tough decision.
It was a good one. It was a good one.
George?
Right on the mark.
I want to thank you for joining me today. I'm very excited about the assignment today. As you know, one of the biggest problems we have every week here at Shepherd is the parking lot, getting people on and off the property in a safe and timely manner. Pastor Tim always made sure this was done as safely and as efficient as possible. Your assignment is quite simple. Today, I want to see you out in the parking lot, directing people, getting them here on the property and off safely as possible, quickly as possible. As always, I will see you tonight in the boardroom, and one of you will be fired.
the Dudley said that we needed to make the parking here at Shepherd a little bit better. And since I motivate and speak to just about anything, it's my idea that we should diversify what we're doing.
Diversify? What do you mean diversify?
I have an idea. I think that a stop sign would be really good because people understand a stop sign when they're out on the road and they see it and feel really relaxed to come into church. Don't you think that's a good idea?
Yeah, that's great. I have another idea. What about valet parking? As a plastic surgeon, I have tons of opportunities to valet park because I have tons of money. And it would bring a personal touch to it. I think the Dudley would like that.
We need to unify as well, though. We need to have all the same kind of outfits. So we work as a team and we're unified. That way we can bring it all together.
And hats so that people can see us.
Okay, we've got to go and get this stuff done. Now move!
Let's go. All right, let's go. Okay, go ahead. Time.
Well, hi there. I'm David. This is Pastor Rick driving the shuttle today. I want to welcome you to the Shepherd of the Hills parking lot shuttle bus. Have a seat wherever you like.
Hey man, it's really good to be back. You know, that suspension really, my driver's license, it really kind of threw everything in the monkey wrench. But
yeah.
Hey, everything's good now. I'm ready. You ready? Okay. Sorry we don't have any seat belts for you passengers, but it'll be okay.
I can't believe he hit that van!
Oh, hey, don't worry about it. We'll leave a note.
What's up with this guy driving?
It's not much.
He's crazy.
Hey, keep it down. You know, I've been through the suspension once
you know
already
what?
now. Just
You know
kind of
what?
relax,
I know
guys.
some good lawyers, man. Man, we're in business. You really do need to be on my team now.
Really? Man, these guys just hamming it up way too much, you know? I mean, it was just a little dent, for God's sakes. Nobody was in the car. In fact, he's probably had that dent before we even got here, you know?
Hey, see you later. Don't forget, give me a call, man.
Okay, I will.
The best
I will.
lawyer in town. Anybody else ready to ride the shuttle?
Gentlemen, we meet again. What happened out there in the parking lot today? Rick, you're the team manager.
It was chaos out there, you know. We just couldn't get decent communication going. Left hand wasn't talking to the right hand. Trying to lead these guys, some of them just don't understand a word you're saying.
Salvador, what happened out there?
Yo no entiendo qué es lo que pasó. Estábamos dirigiendo muy bien el tráfico de la izquierda a la derecha,
What?
pero
Sí.
estábamos dirigiendo bien el tráfico todo el tiempo.
David, what happened out there in the parking lot today?
Well, Mario here driving the bus, he thinks he's from Indianapolis, and that would be all right except for the fact that he got his driver's license at Kinko's Printing.
Well, what happened out there? Did he do a good job? Did he get the people where he was supposed to be going?
He did 90 miles an hour around curves and plowed straight into a security
Yes, I got him
in the
with
parking lot?
in the parking lot.
Gene, we had an accident in the parking lot.
I think he thinks he's in England.
Did you see the wreck?
I did.
Did anybody get hurt?
I don't think so.
Rick, you're doing 90 mile an hour in the parking lot?
It's a typical exaggeration from this guy.
You
Nowhere
didn't see the
near
speed
that.
bumps out there, slow.
Not a problem. A very little fender bender. Nobody was hurt. In fact, it was an opportunity to teach
was he
stewardship.
driving fast in the parking lot?
We might be looking at a lawsuit.
Oh, Rick, parking, this is the most important thing. People coming into church.
I parked in it. Just parked a little too close to that van.
Salvador, was he speeding in the parking lot?
Oh, rápido, iba muy pronto.
Muy
Él
pronto.
Ni licencia tiene.
Muy pronto?
Muy pronto, muy pronto.
Muy pronto.
Muy rápido.
Rapido?
Rápido.
Rápido.
Sí.
They're making a big
Tenga
fuss
un
over
buen
nothing.
día.
Sí, tengo un buen día.
Tenga un buen día.
Tengo un buen día.
Tenga un buen día.
Sí, señor. un
Muy
buen día.
pronto?
Muy rápido.
Did you not wreck the shuttle bus?
I think wreck is probably the wrong word.
Did somebody
But
get hurt?
Nobody got hurt. Absolutely, nobody
Do
got
you
hurt.
understand what would happen if we lost the lawsuit?
Oh, absolutely.
The whole
absolutely.
church could go under.
I even offered to leave a note on that.
David,
just a little
who
dent.
do you think I should fire?
I think Mario needs to go.
Gene, who should I fire?
Rick needs to go.
George, who should I fire?
He wrecked the van.
Carolyn, who do you think I should fire?
Again, it's hygiene.
Hygiene?
Not Gene, Rick.
Pardon?
Rick, not Gene.
Carolyn, you're losing it. Who should I fire?
Rick.
Rick. Salvador.
Ricardo, él tiene que irse.
What?
Él tiene que irse, Ricardo.
Salvador, who should I fire?
Rick. Ricardo.
I've got to fire somebody. This is a major problem. We cannot have car wrecks out in the parking lot. We can't have the person, the team manager who's in charge of getting people in and out of the property safely, driving 90 mile an hour over speed bumps. David says your name is Mario, your nickname. I've got to fire somebody. Rick, I'm firing Salvador because I can't understand a single word you're saying.
The
For all I know,
Dudley, if you would have told me, then I would have spoken in English to you. You never told me.
you speak English?
A little bit.
It's too late. You're fired.
Okay, the Dudley. Thank you.
I want to thank you for joining me here today. As you can only imagine, I have a very special assignment. As you know, here at Shepherd, donuts and coffee are very important. In fact, some people come to church not for the preaching, not for the music, they come for the donuts. Your assignment is quite simple. We want you to provide these donuts literally for thousands of people. We want the coffee to be prepared for thousands of people. Your assignment is to provide these refreshments. As always, I will meet you tonight in the boardroom and somebody will be fired.
All right, man, let's get this thing coordinated. You know, let's take a really solid team approach. We're up against some sharp cookies on the other side, but I think if we think this out, we'll blow them right out of the water.
You know, that's true. I'm just so excited to be serving because that's what I've done my whole life when I was down in Compton. You know what? Why don't we just take the donuts out to the people and serve them instead of just sitting behind the counter
out in
waiting
the
for
lobby?
them to... Yeah, we'll go around with trays. We'll serve the
Proactive.
people.
I like that.
What do you
Proactive.
think about
How
it?
about if we're going to get out there, why don't we put on some aprons and look like we're really planning to serve?
Hey, that's a great idea. Let's do that.
Hallelujah, praise the Lord. Let's just do it.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Okay, this is the plan. You, and you. You guys take the donuts to the front.
I have a plan.
No, we don't want to do your plan. We're doing my plan. Take the donuts to the front.
I just can't wait to serve. I see you're working much harder than Rick is. You're the one that deserves to stay, and I've heard Rick scheming about voting you out. So I'm gonna team up with you, and you're gonna vote him out. All right?
I reckon that'll work.
Okay. Rick. Yeah. Man, I just heard that prairie dog guy, Gene.
Yeah.
You know, he's not doing his work. He's not doing his fair share, and I just heard him talking about voting you out. So why don't we form an alliance?
That old goat's gonna vote me out?
Yeah. Why don't we form an alliance? We'll vote him out. Just me and you. We'll team up, and we'll be good to go.
Come on! Let's go, ladies. Let's go. Let's go. It needs to be a sign. It needs to be a sign. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh my goodness. You boxes? You know what? You pick this up. You pick that up. And you pick that up. I'm going to go find us a location.
Okay. Okay, I'll help you. Wait, I'll help you. Okay. You got it? Are you okay? Okay.
This is the perfect location.
What do you think we should do? We should sell the donuts for a good cause. Maybe
That's a good thing.
maybe donuts for cops.
Oh, but I don't know about that idea. You're so dumb.
I am 36 and a plastic surgeon. Yes.
Oh, that's great.
Yes.
You look really good.
Yes. Do you see my gray hair?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yes.
I do. I see a little bit. There's a little bit there.
Well, what do you think? It's a good cause.
But you're so young. But maybe we could motivate them. Maybe I should say.
How about we motivate them with donuts for cops?
Donuts! Donuts, anyone? Donuts! Donuts? They'll be around soon. This is the perfect location. Covered from the sun. Nice little shade.
Hi, honey. What would you like? You want a donut? We're having a fundraiser today, and we're giving the money to cops. So you need to give me at least $5 for this donut. Can you give me $5 for this donut? Oh, you only have a quarter? Are you sure you only have a quarter? Do you think you can get $5 from your mom? Are you sure?
I don't have any.
Doesn't she give you allowance? Maybe 3. Do you think we can go $3?
They should be here soon. I don't know what's taking them so long. Donuts! Donuts, anyone? Donuts?
George, Carolyn, we got a major problem today. Shauna, team leader, simple task, coffee, donuts, refreshments. What went wrong?
Incompetent team. Every one of these people was just completely incompetent.
You bear no burden of this?
I was organized. I communicated well. They just don't listen. They need help.
Who needs help?
These people on the team. If you hire me, I'll get you a good team.
I just gave you an opportunity to prove yourself. I should hire you.
Right, and you should hire me because I communicated well and I organized well. They just didn't listen.
It doesn't sound like it. Doesn't sound like you communicated well. Sounds like just the opposite. Sounds like you failed to communicate. Rebecca, did she communicate?
By yelling and being bossy. That's not true leadership.
Carolyn, was she yelling?
You failed. Why can't you just admit it? You failed.
Did she yell?
Loud.
Rebecca, could you show me how she yelled?
Lori, get over there! Pass out the donuts! Like that.
You call that leadership?
I think she's exaggerating. She just wants to get the job.
Jeannie?
Well, I would like to speak to that. It just wasn't motivational to us. Shauna just didn't motivate. She communicated, but just didn't motivate.
Do you think you could have motivated them better?
Absolutely, sir.
Lori, how much coffee do you drink?
Just a little bit.
Why?
It relaxes me.
Doesn't look like it. Rebecca, who should I fire?
Shauna, poor
Why?
leadership.
Poor leadership. Plus she was a yeller.
She was.
Make up your mind. You sound like you're indecisive yourself.
She had poor leadership.
Poor leadership? Shauna, everyone thinks you should be fired. Everyone at this table thinks you should be fired. Jeannie, who should I fire?
Shauna, sir.
Rebecca, who should I fire? Who should I fire, Lori?
No one. They're very nice. All of them are very
Lori,
nice.
do you understand the purpose of the game?
Yes, but they're very nice. It's hard to fire them.
Shauna, give me one reason why I shouldn't fire you.
Because I'm a good communicator.
George, who should I fire?
Ask Rebecca where the money is.
Rebecca, what money? What happened with the money? Someone didn't tell me about the money.
We could be sued.
We could be sued.
I just thought I could help the team by taking some of the money.
You took some of the money? How's that helpful? We're trying to raise money. These donuts are expensive. Do you think they fall
Shauna
off?
told me to do it.
You think the donuts fall off a tree?
I did not tell her to do that. I did not tell you to do that. You backstabber.
Jeannie, what happened to the money?
Well, I really don't know about that. I was just holding the sign, trying to get people to come and try to motivate them to come and buy the donuts. I don't know what happened to the money that was on the table.
I'm tired of her motivation.
Oh,
If I had any brains, I'd fire her. Lori, what happened to the money? I'm confused.
I think it would have all gone better if we had Starbucks. I think we should have had Starbucks. Don't you guys think we should have had Starbucks instead? I think that would have worked.
Shauna, how much money are we talking about?
A few $100s.
A few $100. You know, in a corporation or in a church, that's a lot of money. We don't just throw money around here. George, who should I fire?
Rebecca.
Carolyn, who should I fire?
Jeannie.
Jeannie, Rebecca. This is a tough decision. But I must say, Shauna, someone who yells, someone who screams, someone who says they communicate and communicates as poorly as you, I have no other choice. You're fired.
You're firing me? Me?
You.
Oh, it's okay.
Get used to it, will you? Get used to it. I expect you to be fired other places as well. You see how she yelled at me right there? I think the girls were right. She yells too much. You got to learn to communicate. Gene, you seem like a nice guy. Everybody seems to like you. But this is a city. It's a jungle out there. You're not going to get by based on principles from the country. I want you to know from the bottom of my heart, you're fired.
Send my body back to Texas, will you?
Rebecca,
Yes, sir.
they tell me you're a plastic surgeon.
Yes.
Are you a good plastic surgeon?
Yes, I am.
Between you and me, could you fix me up?
No.
You're fired. Rick, most of the time I fire people. Deep down, sometimes it hurts me. You, never. You're the only person we've ever had in the history of this show who most of us feel has never had a bath. You're fired.
Well, then that's just your loss.
Jeannie, we all agree. Your little motivational speech is very irritating. It's getting on our nerves. Where'd this come from?
I just developed this myself.
Oh, please, that's enough. I can't take it any longer. You're fired. I gotta tell you, that wasn't hard. That might have been the smartest decision I ever made.
Smartest.
Thought I was talking to Tony Robbins' mother.
I think that Dudley did the right thing in picking both of us to come this far. We're both really great with people, and I think we're going to be the best ones for the job. But I am actually going to be the best one, though, because I work better with people.
That hyperactive, psychotic woman. I mean, she's a nice girl and everything. I mean, I'm very thankful for her. But I mean, come on, there's no way that she can win this. I think that Dudley will see through it all and he'll make the right decision.
Lori, David, it's down just the two of you. Either one of you could win Tim's job. We come to one of the most important elements of our entire church, that of worship. Your assignment is really simple, yet extremely difficult. I'm asking you to lead worship. You will each be given a service. We're going to judge and see who does the best job. You'll be able to call two of your former teammates back to help you with this particular project. I can only stress to you that the worship, it must be good, it must be professional, it must be something that touches people's hearts, that prepares them for the receiving of the Word of God. Do not take this lightly. As always, I will see you both in the boardroom today, and one of you will be fired.
I'm going to have Rebecca and Jeannie come on with me, and we're going to do the worship part of this last competition. And I think that the best ones to come on with me because we've been on a couple of teams together and we've really gelled and we're going to harmonize really good for this one. I just know it's going to be so awesome and I'm so excited. Good evening. I'd like to welcome everyone here tonight, and I'd just like to say that we're really happy to be here and excited to bring worship to you, and we'd like you all to join in and just sing along with us if you can, okay? So we're really excited, and I'd like all the girls back here to get ready. We're going to go, okay? You ready? A 1, a 2, and a 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, little town of Bethlehem, how still we see thee lie. Above thy deep and dreamless sleep, the silent stars go by.
You know, there's a couple of reasons why I chose this song for the finale. Number one, the congregation is connected with this song. I've seen it a number of times in this church. They just really connect with this. And then on top of that, it really shows off my vocal range. And I just thought that was important for you all to hear that today as we sing, "Blessed be the name of the Lord."
Blessed be the name of the Lord. Blessed be your name. Blessed be the name of the Lord. Blessed be your glorious name. Oh, blessed be the name of the Lord.
Blessed be the holiest
name. Then take away.
Watermelon, watermelon, I'm a gelling with that watermelon. Oh, that watermelon is really gelling.
No party
It
like a
feels
Holy
lot.
Ghost party,
That's
because
it.
the Holy Ghost party don't never stop.
The final competition, perhaps the most important. Leading worship, preparing people's hearts to receive the Word of God. David, what happened?
Well, the team that I was on, I have a guy that can't even speak English, let alone sing in anything intelligible, and then another guy that's scratching himself all the time. I mean, it was a pretty tough team. The team let me down.
Lori, explain yourself.
It was my best performance ever. I did the best job I could. It was my team. They sabotaged me.
Your best performance?
Yes, ever.
So you're the type of person that takes the credit and blames your teammates for what goes wrong?
No, I did a great job.
It sounded like that's what you just did.
No.
Carolyn, did I just hear that correct?
Yes, you did.
George, did I hear that correct? Lori, what happened?
People like me. They always like me. I'm well liked, honest. I mean, just people love me. And I've just been doing such a good job this whole time. And when I got up there...
David, do you think she's well liked?
Well, not by the people that are honest about how they feel about it.
Lori, do you think David's a truthful man?
I thought he was.
So now you're accusing him of lying?
No, well, Well, I am really nice. I am.
You seem like you change your mind a lot. Is that true?
No.
You don't change your mind. Carolyn, who do you think I should fire?
Lori.
Lori, who do you think I should fire?
My team.
Your team? George.
Yes.
Are you as confused as I am?
No.
I'm thinking I'm talking to Salvador again.
I don't even speak
could see
Spanish.
that.
Yeah, but I don't understand a word that you're saying.
Oh, well, I talk kind of fast, but I could slow down for you and talk really well right now if you want me
Could
to.
you please stop flicking your fingers on the...
I'm a relaxation therapist.
Lori, tell me clearly who should be fired.
Well, David.
David? Why should I fire David?
Because I want the job.
Do you think David did a good job?
Sure. I think, no.
I am really confused. I'm going to fire you, and you think I should fire... Should I fire you?
No.
Should I fire you, David?
No, of course not.
Carolyn, who shall I fire?
Lori, her laugh.
Lori, who shall I fire?
David.
David, who shall I fire?
Lori.
George, who shall I fire?
David.
David, give me one reason why I should keep you on this job.
Because I studied singing for 4 years at Juilliard.
Doesn't sound like it. Lori, give me one reason why I should keep you on the job.
Because I could make the staff happy. I take them to Starbucks.
I've had it up to my eyebrows with you two. You're both fired.
Can you do that?
How is that possible?
I don't know.
I had all the support. I shook the hands. I want a recount. We need a recount, just like there was in Florida. We need a recount. My lawyers will go to...
Recount this.
Now I can finally relax.
I want to sing the song. Blessed be the name of the Lord.
I didn't realize when Tim went to the other place that it would be this difficult to replace him.
It's difficult.
It's very tough.
difficult.
You know, you look a lot like Martha Stewart.
You look a lot like Dudley Rutherford.
Oh, thank you. He's a nice guy.
Very.
I don't think he's ever... Never mind. Well, I guess the show's over. I don't know what to do.
There's no one left.
There's no one left. Who can I fire? You know, I like firing people.
Don't fire me.
I like firing people.
You can't fire me.
I like firing people.
But you can't fire me.
I don't know what we're going to do. We've got to think of something.
Why do we always stay here after he leaves?
I have no idea.
Well, he pays us a lot of money not to talk about his hair, though.
Yeah, but he doesn't pay us to sit around here.
Well, that's true.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Alfonso,
Yes.
how are you, my friend?
All right. How are you?
How'd you like to have a job?
Oh, that's fine.
Come with
Why
me.
not? Sure.
Come with me. Alfonso,
Yes.
you're hired.
Thank you.
Now get to work.
Tim, oh, it's so good to see you.
Hi, Paula.
You look great. You're out of the restraints. This is wonderful. Are you drawing a picture? What's the picture of?
It's a church. Look at the steeple. That's the most important part.
Nice, and it's pink steeple. That's very nice. Nice colors. But Tim, you forgot to draw the Family Life Center.
Please. I gotta start over. David, what happened in the parking lot?
Well, to be honest with you, the gentleman that thinks he's from Indianapolis actually got his driver's license at Apprentice.
I thought you were Salvador for a minute.
Una de las cosas que yo miro en mi persona es de que no me gusta cuando la gente está tratando de mirar qué es lo que he dicho.
Carolyn, who should I fire? George, who should I fire?
I think David.
I've had it up to my eyebrows.
Yeah, that's good. That's pretty far.
George, have you ever heard anything quite so amazing?
No, not at all.
Are you George?
Never.
George.
Yes, sir.
Hold on a second. I'm going to get real serious here, okay? George. George, are you as confused as I am?
No.
You're both fired.
How is that possible?
Trust me.
How is that possible? I had on the boat.
Gary, did you get your homework done today?
Yes.
Are you being homeschooled?
Yes.
What was the lesson?
Lesson 46.
How many fingers am I holding up?
3.
Good job. Carolyn, you think she should be fired?
No.
George, what do you think? I know you're cute. I'd like to keep you, but the show must go on. You're fired.
You're a bad boss.
Okay, Carrie, I'm just kidding. It's just me. Come on back. It's me, Jerry Seinfeld. Come on back. I'm just kidding. Really, I'm just kidding. It's Jerry Seinfeld. I'm just kidding. It's okay. It's just acting. What do I tell you about acting? It's all pretend. All right. You don't think David did a thing?
No, he didn't do anything.
Besides his dressed in a red shirt for communion?
I know. What's the deal with that?
Where does red and communion juice combine?
I was here to honor the blood of the Lord.
Oh, that's why you wore red. Of course. Then, Gene, explain your blue.
Because once you're washed in the blood, you're as blue as...
Carolyn, who do you think I should fire?
Again, it's hygiene.
Hygiene?
Not Gene, Rick.
Pardon?
Rick, not Gene.
Carolyn. Carolyn, you're losing it. Rick, I'm firing Salvador because I can't understand a single word you're saying. For all I know...
But Dudley, if you would have told me, then I would have spoken in English to you. You never told me.
That would help us all out.
I understood it better.
That should be your next line, is I understood you better in Spanish.
Mr. Trump, you're fired. And Donald, lose the hair. Cut.
Money, 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 money.